presidency is not, a wrestling match.
Just campaign, they have been flying abroad for medical checkup.
Hello,
come on, bro.
Just give me some time. Let me educate you
Calm
first.
down.
So that you understand who is
Hold your gun.
You can't educate
Hello,
me because you guys don't know what education is.
How?
We're good to go, man.
Let's go.
Who is the politician not on the ballot that you like to be president, and why?
I still believe that we are missing Bukola Saraki. This is because of that. I schooled in University of Ilorin for 8 years during his tenure. So I saw what he did in agriculture, in sports, in road network and
For me, I think the person we missed on the ballot is Professor Kingsley Moghalu. Why? This was a man that I supported 2019, and even the last election, and the 2019 I was fully involved in his primary. I was even part of his canvasser during the presidential primary, but it now turned out to be a kind of sad moment for us, especially throughout the night. If you went to my social media handle is something you will see. Kingsley Moghalu is a close man, and when you even watch the last election during the debate, you saw how he speaks. He's a man that speaks. When he speaks, you now see solutions. So I think that is the only man we miss on the ballot.
So why are you supporting him mediocre now?
Why am I?
Why are you supporting him mediocre?
I'm not. Who do you think I'm supporting?
You are supporting him mediocre. Mediocre government.
Don't worry, we will know who is the.
Anyway.
Okay.
Who is a politician not on the ballot that I would like to be president? I feel like Peter Obi is the candidate not on the ballot because I don't consider Peter Obi on the ballot. I feel he's not going anywhere. So I wish he was on the ballot. It's not on the ballot.
Let me just add to him. The Kingsley Moghalu guy just mentioned he's not a politician.
And what about you? That is your own
politician.
opinion. That's your own
He's a
opinion.
politician.
But then we are talking of country.
Yahoo boy.
No,
So-
because the question is that you say who is a politician?
Come on.
I just want to help you now.
Let me say
Moghalu is not a
something.
politician.
It is not. Are we looking for politicians to save
But
Nigeria?
that was just the question
We are looking for a man that has
That's the question.
What are you saying? He's a politician. He contested for.
Yahoo boy.
He's a Yahoo boy.
Don't worry, we know who is the Yahoo boy in the country. Yeah?
It's
As time goes on.
Why is voting in 2023 important to you?
I believe we are in a very serious mess now, caused by the present government
And PDP.
It's not PDP now. It's the present government now.
Okay.
So I believe it's so much important to me because I believe my person is going to make a change, a good change. Not the change they gave us in 2015 and later change to the next step.
Okay.
Why voting is so much important to the country, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because in the history of our country, we have not been in this moment that we are currently. In fact, what we are facing in Nigeria now is worse than fighting a civil war. So I think it is high time that we have to take our future into our hands and take it very serious and vote for a competent and capable leader. And that man is the only it is only Peter Obi that can deliver this country. That's why we must vote. And that's why you see thousands of people have already gotten their voters card and they are ready to vote.
Peter Obi that cannot deliver,
Exactly. Who is
I served in Annabelle for a year. I was sharing it with you now. I served in Annabelle for a year. Peter Obi was unable to do a local government election. Good services.
Do you know what?
Is it fraud?
Did you know what?
So it's not possible. It's a fraud.
No. Can you let me tell you? Now, but let me tell you what Peter Obi achieved in Anambra State. You calm down.
You can't tell me about Peter.
I know Peter Obi. No, you don't know Peter Obi than I. Then let me tell you something.
I've met him 4 good times.
Peter Obi is a man that.
Have you met Peter Obi one-on-one?
Yes, of
course. Have you discussed with him one-on-one?
Yes, of course.
When? How? When?
Many times. So I shouldn't tell you when. Even as of yesterday, we talk. I'm coming. We talk all the time. Let me tell you something. What he did in Anambra. Let me tell you.
How?
You don't. Come on, bro. Will you just listen?
Okay.
This is a man that brought the poverty rate. Poverty rate
from
Anambra from 60% to 14%. If you can
Same party.
Which Godwin?
You can go and
The
confirm
Godwin
from
said that
Soludo.
even himself knows
Let
that
me
he
tell
will
you
not
something.
win.
This is a man that transformed Anambra State education. This is a man that transformed the education of Anambra State from, from.
Hello, in
I'm
Anambra
coming.
State,
Let me
me
finish.
let
This
me
is a
tell you
man
something.
that
You don't know
transformed the
Hello,
Anambra education,
when I serve
and
in
which I believe.
Anambra,
Calm down, bro.
when
Will
I-
you listen?
it's not me.
Baba.
When I
This
serve
is
in
one thing
Anambra,
about you guys.
when I
And
serve
you
in
end up
Anambra,
making
you
mistakes in this
visit
country.
every school, you see just only one.
No, you are not
teachers.
listening. Listen to me. And when I thought you can go and verify.
Verify who?
Like my principal always said.
It's not possible.
You can go and
I know,
verify.
it'll be
Go and
possible.
ask of education whether
Obi brought
Obi
the
was Anambra
poverty rate
State
from
governor.
12% to 42%.
Baba, can you listen when I talk? You go and verify.
Telling me something, say Obi
We
brought
are
it down.
not.
You can't tell me about MC or Peter now.
When
I've met him one-on-one.
Come on,
I know
when
him.
it has to do with obedience, we don't believe in fake news like
Which fake
like
is that?
some of you candidates.
Okay,
or
do you
some
want
of
me
the
to
supporters
call
are
someone
doing.
for you?
Bro, you can
I can
do
call
it.
someone now.
I'm
and
telling
I'll
you,
put
go find out the
last speaker.
Anambra what will be
I
deep
serve-
in terms of
hello.
educational sector.
Let me
When you talk
educate
of
this guy because
infrastructure,
sometimes
you are not
they
educating me. I should
I
be
will
the one
educate you
educating
now.
you.
Hello,
Come on,
please,
bro.
just give me some time.
Calm
Let me
down.
educate you
Calm
first. So that
down.
you understand.
Please do.
So that you understand who is
No,
no,
you can't educate
Hello,
me because
wait,
you guys don't know what education is.
How?
You don't know it.
How?
Then I
What
can
is
tell you,
education?
the
Let me
principal
tell
you
you
are
education.
supporting, when he was a
What
vice
is
president
education?
of, when he was a vice president of this
Let me
country,
tell you what
did he do?
education is. Okay, just
Bro,
give me
you
2
can
minutes.
go to Anambra and
Give me 2
verify.
minutes, please.
I'm
Just
not here to,
give
you
me
know.
2
You
minutes.
can go to
Give me 2
Anambra and
minutes.
verify. No,
Give me
no,
2 minutes.
no.
Let me just tell you
Go and
something.
verify, bro.
Hello. When Peter
You
B was
can't
governor
compare-
of Anambra State,
He was the best
in
governor
every
during
schools,
his,
the
he
minimum
was the
teachers you
best
see in a
governor
school is
during
one.
his time.
Obi was using core members to
what?
do education.
Best
That
governor
is-
of what?
That is lie, bro.
Obi,
governor
when
of
Obi was leaving his government, that is when he wanted to employ 5,000 teachers. You can go it.
Bro, we don't believe
At the end of the
this,
day,
and I believe
it was a
we have matured
Leave this guy alone,
more
Joe.
than the level we are.
Obi's going
Your candidate is
that you come and be
My
spreading
pain
fake
just
news.
that his noise just affecting me. It's affecting me now.
And it's good for me.
It's affecting me.
Yeah.
Because they Google it, it's going nowhere. Obi governor, the president governor said that.
I-
Obi knows that it's not going anywhere.
I will never support a candidate that when he was a common vice president, he has to sell our public property and make it a private property. And I mean property, and he now turn it to his own personal property.
Show me one.
And
you
now if
supported him
we
in
should,
2019.
and now if we should,
But supported him in
and if
2019.
we should elect
Show
such
me now. It's not
a
just my
candidate,
thoughts.
then
The same.
we
the
should
old
expect
can-
Nigeria
the old
now
candidate
being
is supporting now.
a
Was the
private
was the vice
country,
to-
and we don't want
was the
that.
vice
And
to
your
my
candidate
candidate.
refers to him
I
as
never
his-
support
as the
that.
vice.
I never
Your
support that.
candidate was our vice.
And I will never support. Let me tell you what you don't know about that. Atiku is just a presidential
Why did
candidate
your candidate
material.
support him in 2019?
Did you hear me? It's
It's
just a
actually- it's
presidential
actually-
candidate.
Can you answer my
material.
question? Why did your candidate support him in 2019? Why was he his running mate? in
His
2019?
running mate. Bro,
See,
what-
candidate is a scammer.
Obi started this
Candidate is a scammer.
Obi started
Okay,
this
let's
is
move
blind
on.
campaign
Let's move
when
on.
he knew that
um,
Atiku said he will not pick him.
the next question, please. If your candidate doesn't win the election, who is your second choice in the ballot and why?
Me, I just still believe that because I'm not praying that we should experience another war. Because if I say, okay, let me go, if my candidate does not win, let's cause war, let's scatter.
So are you saying if your candidate doesn't win that there will be war?
No, get my point. I say I'm not praying for second war. So what I'm praying for
No,
is that, wait, let me finish
if
now.
that you mean if
No,
you mean if
I
it
say I'm not
doesn't
praying.
win,
I'm
you
not
guys
praying
are planning for war.
I say I'm not praying for second war. But my plan is that anybody that wins, I support and I move on. That is it.
Well, I feel like Dr. Rabiu Musa Kwankwa support him as my second choice.
But why? Okay, fine.
Alright. Are you sure you're ready for the?
Bring it on.
Should age matters in the choice of candidates?
Yeah, very, very important. You know, my reason is we have seen many people coming to run for presidency, the first office of
How
the
old is
country.
Peter
I'm
B?
coming.
How old is
I'm coming.
Peter B?
62 years old youth.
I'm coming.
Eh,
You didn't
eh,
allow
yes.
me to finish.
I know now because
I'm
you
coming.
say
years
yes.
Let
How
me
old
finish.
is
Let me give you
Peter
my
B?
own reasons, right? You can't compare Ronaldo of yesterday and Ronaldo of today. Even Messi, even
I tell you about
even
AJ,
Messi.
how
I'm
old is
coming.
Peter B?
Now,
answer the question. How old is he?
Don't carry
You don't know how old
politics
he
here.
is.
Now, in
politics.
Nigeria, we don't want a candidate that is older than the country. Atiku is
How
older
does
than
that
the
make
country.
sense?
Tinubu is older than the country, and we don't want this man.
What has that got to do
Because
with anything?
no, come on, look, this is a serious job you are seeking.
Come on.
This is a country.
Obedient.
No, we don't need candidates.
I just believe
We
that.
don't
I just believe
need
that
grandfathers.
February 25th.
We don't need grandfathers
we
to
shall
be in Aso Rock. We don't want a situation
Obi is a
that
grandfather.
a man based on
Obi
agitation
is a
will come and
grandfather.
tell us that our president is dead.
But Obi is
Just like
grandfather.
Nnamdi Kanu come and say Buhari is dead. That is
What's
it is-
age difference between
it
Obi
should be a
and
shameful
Obi?
thing to a country like
let-
Nigeria.
Let me ask you now.
So
What's
we
the
don't
age
want a
difference
candidate
between
that
Obi,
4
Atiku,
years
and
later
this thing?
somebody will wake
Hello,
up from
sir.
somewhere and come and tell us
What's the age
that
difference?
your president is dead. We don't want that again. So that is why age matters. And when you want to look at some candidates, you see, just campaign, they have been flying abroad for medical checkup. Just a campaign. Talk less of when you now enter the government, that you have a lot of things to do all over the country. So we don't want a story that touches the heart. So that's my own here. You go.
Bruh. Well, I feel like age doesn't matter. I feel like it's just your mentality and your political ideology that matters. You know, the presidency is not, you know, a wrestling match. Is your intellectual capacity. Tinubu being my candidate, the most competent candidate on the ballot. I feel like Tinubu's political ideology is brilliant
Let
and
me
resilient.
let me ask you one question. If Tinubu were to be, don't take it as an insult.
yeah.
If Tinubu was to be your father,
Uh-huh.
you advise him to be going around struggling.
Definitely.
No,
Definitely.
no,
Can't you
sorry,
see,
bro.
son?
You advise him.
Wait,
Let me point you to
Tinubu
something.
has his wife, his son, his
Do you know
daughter
that
on the campaign.
yesterday
Hold on.
they were doing national anthem? Tinubu,
That is
That is because of the age. Now, let me remind you something. Now go back to maybe your fathers. Just ask this question. There's something about this old age. When somebody's older, he started behaving like a baby. Just check. I'm not just like check your grandfathers. The way they were when they were young, it's not the same way
What
when
has
they are
that
old.
got
I'm
to
coming. Now, this has to do with Tinubu, in particular your candidate, that will go on a campaign because of the age, you understand? It will be misbehaving. You see him blah blah blue.
My advice to
you see him raising.
Tinubu is that Tinubu should be sitting down to be collecting pension.
Both of you are political jet bullers, and you know my
Collecting
candidate.
pension. Tinubu
I know.
should be
You know what?
newspaper.
They are the one pushing that man because they want to rule. They want to rule the country.
My candidate
But that won't
is
happen.
as fit as a fiddle.
It's not free fit
You
to.
see,
is
you
not
saw
fit.
him in Port Harcourt in his.
A man that on a campaign they
Hold
will
on.
be holding him to talk. A man that cannot walk on his
That's
own.
what you see, that's
A
what
man
I
that can't
No, that's what you
stand.
see.
A man that can't
It's on social
stand
media-
to talk for
media now.
30 minutes.
You know
You
now.
see,
No,
you see,
bro.
you can
Please,
believe what you
you
want,
need-
but the
you-
fact is,
you are more
my
than
candidate is
this.
as fit as a fiddle. Is going to rule this country, you know, to the glory of the world.
Tinubu is
And
not
that
fit,
is the
bro.
fact.
Tinubu is not fit.
Let's see.
And
25th
I
is no
think,
longer far.
and I think Tinubu is the oldest candidate here. So,
No,
and
no,
he's-
no.
the
It's
your
man
facts
is
are not
older
even
than
correct.
the country.
Based on what he
Your
said,
facts are
The
not
man
he
is
said,
not
he said he's
health-wise.
67.
He's
But
70.
67.
He's
70.
70.
That's
turning
No, the
71
news,
in-
the birthday did last, it was 67.
He's 70 and he's turning 71 in March 29.
A candidate that doesn't even have
So-
birth certificates. That's why he's hiding his birth certificates.
What makes you uncomfortable?